What is up, guys? Edits by Chris is in the house, stalking you like usual. And today, we got a pretty big video for you guys. Me and Nolan dropped a reaction video when Logic dropped his retirement album just last year. And you guys loved it. You ran it up so much. So, J. Cole just dropped his new... What is it, a project? It's not an album, right? It's an album. It's an album? I know there's this whole thing where the off season is dropping, then there's something else, and then the fall off, which he's supposedly retiring with. So this is his third project away from retiring, which is actually kind of sad. But I am super hyped. This has been hyped up phenomenally, and I am hyped to actually listen to it and get into it. Now, if you guys don't know, me and Nolan actually make music. We've been making music for the past couple of years. I just dropped a project last year. Here's a little snippet of that.
Yeah, they say I should've known better, but I've been feeling like we go together, 'cause baby, you've been on my...
Now, always remember, on a first listen of an album, it's near impossible to pick out every bar, to pick out every sample, to pick out everything. So just kind of go with the flow. If we miss some bars, everyone knows a first listen is hard to really take it all in and listen to every single bar and hear everything. It really takes like 4 or 5 listens to truly understand and appreciate it. So without further ado, let's see if this album lives up to the hype, baby. Let's go. First track, 95 South, J. Cole, The Off Season. Let's get it.
Yeah, this shit too easy for me now. Nigga Cole been going flat since back the song album, doing measly 100 down.
Okay.
You know my to put an M right on your head. You Luigi brother now.
Okay.
Album of the year. Album of the year.
He done did it again.
There's so much sickness, angels shedding tears in heaven. Word to
I've never heard this man with this much confidence, and I really like it. You know, even when he did that freestyle earlier this week, he said some bars that you would not hear him say even a year ago.
And I like in that little documentary that he dropped, we found out that in this next zone of him basically phasing out to retiring, he's putting himself to the test and trying to do these big things that he's never done before, try to really maximize his skill level. And I can kind of see it in the lyricism already. I'm sure it's about to go crazy throughout this project. I can feel it.
Eric Clapton, off this clever
Oh,
rap.
Eric Clapton, that's a guitar person, guys. Guys, I gotta go back just for me.
Angels shedding tears in heaven. Word to Eric Clapton.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Tears in Heaven is a song by Eric Clapton about his son dying.
Failure reeking on you. Check it, shouldn't tell you. Pussy niggas bleeding on you.
Oh! Give me that!
You know what? It's like not even that hard of a bar, but just the delivery. Like you don't even have to have like the craziest wordplay, but it's just how you say it.
It's the way the beat flowed into that fucking punchline.
Oh God, the confidence. I've never heard Cole like this.
I love it.
We said it in Yahweh.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what the fuck going on.
In all honesty, it feels a little weird for like 2 white suburban kids to get hyped to this shit.
I've never heard Cole on something like this.
Okay, all right.
All right.
The next track is called Amari. Come on now.
Hey, plotting my escape. This game, riding niggas fake. Got a couple M's hiding.
Okay.
This is why he's like one of the greatest.
Holy shit.
Because any other rapper that hears this beat would be like, I'm a day ding ding.
Yeah.
But this is like weird, but in the best way.
Family turning the foe. We had a penthouse on the road and it was cold.
What the fuck? Woo! He's already respected as like one of the greats, and he is trying to prove himself in this. And that is solidified why the mentality that J. Cole has is why he's the GOAT. Because this man never feels satisfied. He has to do better. He never feels just content with his skill level.
Dude, one of the best beats I've heard in a while.
All right. Next track is called My Life.
Let's get it. Oh, here we go.
We got a nice sample on this one.
It's about to happen.
Oh yeah, it's my.
You know what's coming.
Spiraling up, just like a rich nigga staircase. Yeah, top of the morning, I know that you thought I was dormant. My family tree got a history of users that struggle with demons. I'm really the hustler instinct.
I just want to say the sample in the background is so fucking beautiful.
It almost sounds like a lot from 21 Savage to that song.
Yeah, you know what? It does.
My life.
The stuff that I seen got me traumatized. I let the K go and Johnny die.
No way!
What did I
Yes!
say? A lot.
It almost sounds like a lot from 21 Savage.
A lot part 2? It's a lot part 2. That's really all
Holy
this
shit,
is.
it's literally what it
Let's
is.
bring it back.
He didn't fail, he could've corrected me.
Oof.
Give out a props to my mama, cause no matter what, she
You gotta know that something like this was coming, because in the documentary Applying Pressure, my dude 21 Savage was in almost every single clip.
He was in the studio
Always
the entire fucking time. I'm vibing with this right now, yo. This is
It's a
good.
good streak. I don't want to jinx it, but you know.
All right, next song, Applying Pressure. Let's get it.
Yeah, these niggas whips hard, behind closed doors, can't pay the lease. Ain't nothing wrong with living check to check, cause most have to. Crazy, didn't know I got more M's than a real Slim Shady video.
Applying Pressure. I like the concept. This is like classic Cole, like the warm up and stuff like that. I like this.
Yeah, man.
What? Everything else is harder than.
Yo, that verse was hard.
You know what it is, nigga.
The off season.
What you do, nigga, look you dead in your face. It really
He's just saying words.
Like Cole, as much as I like this, I don't want you to fall into like a Logic thing.
He's kind of doing that.
You kind of got like the Logic effect going.
He ain't wrong.
He's not wrong.
It's just a little corny the way he's doing it right now. But I still fuck with it. I think he's just in his element right now.
He's definitely in his element. He deserves to be. You put out the amount of classics that this man put out. I mean, like 4 straight albums that are like classics. I think you can mess around a little bit on.
can't do it like you do it, sometimes you gotta do it in front of his fucking face.
He's really going though.
Do you think he did it?
I think he did do it.
I think he did do it. I think he did do it because he wanted to do it.
And then he did do it to the people that thought they could do it or wanted to do it the way that he did it.
Well, because he did it, now I want to do it the way he did it.
And then when I do it, I couldn't do it like he did it or did do it.
That's why we're both gonna do it.
Applying Pressure. Next track is Punching the Clock. A lot of these songs are short. This is only like 2 minutes.
Waste my time. I came here.
Entity, I got more cribs than Habitat for Humanity. Died over a cross just like the start of Christianity.
Yo!
That was fire. That was fire. That was really good. I like that.
The thing about Cole that I like the way he writes is he will have like small punchlines within the song that'll build up over a long rhyme scheme.
Yeah.
He'll rhyme like one syllable for like 30 seconds and then he'll have a punchline right at the end.
Yeah, he has
and
memorable parts of a verse.
Little song, Punching the Clock. The next song, track 6, 100 Mil.
Now this, we're gonna do this again.
How come when they get into his prime, still getting better after all this time? Never said a lot.
This man could talk about dinosaurs on the beat drop.
I don't even know what the fuck he said. I just listened to the flow and I was like, hey, okay.
People I thought, imagine 2 people, they lean on their crutch. I'm bleeding from fighting my demons head up.
It's that middle child flow.
Yeah.
He's like doing this trap style better than 95% of the trap artists, and he's not a trap artist.
He's not a trap artist yet. He's fucking rocking it. At this point, my man could put Lil Baby on a beat, and I'll be like, they match perfectly.
I know what people are gonna say, like about like when they listen to this for the first time. Oh, it's trap. This is not a classic. It's just trap beats. You can have a classic album that's trap beats. Despite that, I do feel like this is more of a mixtape vibe, even though it was kind of said, this is my new album. Mm-hmm. I feel like this kind of fits more of like a mixtape feeling. Like I said, these songs are no longer than 3 minutes long, and as much as I like that, I hope that something like the last song is like
a little bit more substance to it. You know what I mean? All right, the next track is "Pride Is the Devil." I'm excited to see what this is about.
Okay, as like a musician, I already just noticed this is the same loop from Amine's "I Can't Decide." I can't decide.
Oh, I think I know that song. That was off his recent one, right?
Yes, it was off Limbo.
Oh yeah.
Pride is the devil. Terrified, paranoid, I put you over everything.
I like this flow.
Makes you harder than it gotta be. Make you have to take a big.
Pride is the devil.
You reach in and I get up, break it down, weigh it up, now back it up, make a 5 of mine and
Nah, bro, they ain't no fucking way, dude. We both called it in the same fucking video.
At this point, my man could put Lil Baby on the beat.
That is, ain't nobody else do that. Nobody else did that.
If y'all don't like share this video and just be like, yo, these guys are psychics.
Exactly.
Next week we're doing palm readings.
make a 5 of mine and nigga playing with us, that's negative. My speed up, foot out on the gas, just not a CA. I can cut me with everything and starting to get a pride is the devil.
All right, Track 8, Let Go My Hand.
Look at my hand, bitch.
Let go my hand, bro.
This is Clear Eyes only.
This is soulful.
Sometimes I question whether this shit matters. Putting substance in.
Right.
Yup, holy fucking shit.
Alright, this is my favorite one.
It's instrumental on my phone while on vacation. Eve sent it a year ago, but today my son said, Dad, let go my hand. Reminded me one day he's gonna be his own.
Oh my god. Nobody else could do this. Alright, next two tracks, the interlude and the climb back, which we've both heard.
Yeah.
Lion King on Ice isn't on here.
Oh yeah, that's surprising, huh? All right, so we're listening to the transition between the climb back and track 11, which is Close. So we're about to listen to Close right now. 2 tracks left, baby.
This would have been a sick intro song. This that would have been fire. But my OCD, these 3 seconds of nothing.
Yeah, you would not have that. You would be fixing that.
I would not have this.
Yeah. That's good. He does that with my mixtapes. He fucking Okay.
I ain't tryna be an almost. When I get it, I'm afloat. Gone on the days we was close. You was a good nigga. We knew each other's folks. Now you gotta ride around with the toast and you keep that shit close. Me involved, you and niggas I ain't know they was creeping up close. My mama said you just got smoked. Then it's like it's no joke.
Damn.
Close.
Got storytelling cool out here.
That was 2.5 minutes of the bars, dude.
All right, here we go. It's the outro. Before we play this outro, what are your thoughts?
This is the perfect example of somebody who's mastered their craft, still wanting more, and getting that more and perfecting that more.
The beat selection, the passion in every song, in the different types of flows that he's working with in every single song is just, it's another level. There's a reason why, in my opinion, so far, there hasn't been a single skip. There has not been a skip for me. Has there been a skip for you?
Not at all.
There's not been a skip for me at all. Every single song has had its own way of being a certified single.
And as excited I am for this outro, I know that now we're 2 projects away from the end.
That sucks.
And then when that drops, it's 1 project away.
That's crazy.
Then when that drops, it's done.
Track 12, baby, the outro. It's called Hunger on Hillside. It's just Mozart.
What if it's Hunger on Hillside featuring Mozart?
Shit gon' get hard, keep your head strong. If I quit now, then I'm dead wrong. Whole world know my name, bitch, my rep strong. We sold out in less than an hour.
Background vocals, he's done that a lot. It's really good.
Wait till my turn like grades and sand inside an hourglass. Man, get turned back in the day where how long I would left years ago. Fun fucking them hoes until you realize that you is the hoe. Shit gon' get hard when it goes. All the pain you hold.
This sounds like a victory lap.
Yeah. That was the off season.
It was I think it was a perfect length too. 12 tracks.
Yeah.
From everything, from even the cover art is hard.
Yeah, no, I love that. The basketball with the fire on it, yeah, it's lit.
As we've done for all of our other reaction videos, the one, as of right now, after the first listen, favorite song.
Favorite song. As of right now, I already know the song that I'm going to be bumping 24/7 is Amari, 100%.
Amari. And why?
I'm going to be listening to Amari 100%. Just the sound that it gives of those vocals all together. He has those double vocals on the hook. It all sounds so beautiful. So I know just cruising down the road, feeling that bass bumping and shit, I'm just going to absolutely love it. And yeah, that's my number 1 right now. So what about you?
My favorite so far, after the first listen, is definitely Let Go My Hand. Not only cool, but when anybody is just on their reflective, introspective bars. So.
His voice on this is so crisp, so beautiful. I know I love Cole. I know I'm biased. But as of right now, I'm going to have to do it. I'm giving this album a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. If you're doing a 9, I'm about to Anthony Fantano this bitch.
Nolan's very fucking strict with his ratings. He has this whole thing in his mind, and he understands
which makes me more respected.
That's true. That's true.
This is gonna be an 8.2.
I respect it.
Now the reason it's an 8.2 is because I feel like this could have, if this was, hey, this is my new mixtape, the off season, it would have been a higher grade. I think compared to his other albums that were conceptually driven. Because this kind of just sounds like a playlist of hype cold tracks.
It's kind of like Bobby Tarantino of Logic in a way.
Yeah. Like I said before, back in 2014, Forest Hills Drive, that sounded like a kid who was trying to make it. This sounds like a man who made it and is now looking back and is like, yeah, I'm the GOAT. I'm the greatest.
All right. So, like and favorite the video if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel, Edits by Chris. I try to make the videos that you guys love and that I love too. So, peace out. Edits by Chris out. You guys know I love you. Stay awesome. Have a phenomenal day. And yeah, let me know if you guys like the reaction. We're kind of new at this. We plan on doing it more as more albums drop and stuff like that. So yeah, just give me all your feedback. You guys know I love you. Stay awesome. We're a family. Peace.